Imagine a life free from financial worries. You wake up each morning excited, not stressed about your day. Your time is your own. You choose how to spend it, whether that's pursuing a passion, spending time with loved ones, or simply relaxing. This is the promise of financial independence, a life where money serves you, not the other way around. Many people dream of this freedom, but the path seems shrouded in complexity. Financial jargon, confusing investment options, and conflicting advice create a sense of overwhelm. It's easy to feel like achieving financial independence is only for the wealthy or those with a knack for numbers. This is where J.L. Collins's book, The Simple Path to Wealth, comes in. Collins, a retired businessman, wrote the book to demystify personal finance, particularly for his daughter. He wanted to provide a clear, concise guide to building wealth, regardless of income level or financial background. The book resonated with readers worldwide, becoming a bestseller for its straightforward approach and empowering message. Collins argues that the path to financial freedom is simpler than we think. It doesn't require complex investment strategies or winning lottery tickets. Instead, it hinges on understanding a few key principles and having the discipline to follow them. This book summary will delve into these principles, providing you with the tools to embark on your own journey towards financial independence. The world has changed drastically in recent decades. The days of stable pensions and predictable job markets are fading. Today, individuals are increasingly responsible for securing their own financial futures. This shift can be daunting, but it also presents an opportunity, the chance to take control of our finances and build a life on our own terms. The Simple Path to Wealth provides a roadmap for navigating this new landscape. Collins emphasizes that financial independence is not about becoming rich overnight. It's about building a solid foundation for long-term financial security. This means understanding how money works, making informed decisions about spending and saving, and investing wisely for the future. The book's principles are rooted in common sense and timeless wisdom, but they are presented in a way that is relevant and accessible for the modern reader. Collins uses clear language, relatable examples, and even a touch of humor to make complex financial concepts easy to understand. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to refine your approach, The Simple Path to Wealth offers valuable insights for every stage of life. It's important to remember that achieving financial independence is not a race or a competition. It's a personal journey that looks different for everyone. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, and your path may have twists, turns, and detours along the way. The key is to stay committed to your goals and make adjustments as needed. Collins emphasizes that the journey towards financial independence is as much about mindset as it is about strategy. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and long-term goals. By adopting the principles outlined in The Simple Path to Wealth, you can take control of your finances, build a secure future, and ultimately achieve the freedom to live life on your own terms. This summary will guide you through the key takeaways from the book, empowering you to embark on your own journey toward financial independence. Imagine building a magnificent skyscraper. Could you start with the penthouse suite and work your way down? Of course not. A solid foundation is crucial, and the same principle applies to financial independence. The bedrock of this journey, as J.L. Collins emphasizes, is saving. It's not about deprivation, it's about prioritizing your future self. Many people believe they need a high income to build wealth, but Collins argues that this is a misconception. He stresses that the real determinant of wealth is not how much you earn, but how much you keep. It's about developing a mindset of financial discipline regardless of your income level. Think of it like this. Every dollar you save is a worker, diligently earning money for you in the background. Over time, these workers multiply, creating a powerful force that propels you towards financial freedom. The sooner you start saving, the more time these workers have to build your wealth. Section 2. The Power of Frugality. Saving doesn't necessarily mean living a life of austerity. It's about being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. This is where frugality comes in, not as a restrictive measure, but as a tool for empowerment. Collins champions the idea of conscious spending, where you allocate your money thoughtfully, prioritizing what truly matters to you. This might mean enjoying simple pleasures instead of extravagant purchases, or finding creative ways to save money on everyday expenses. Consider the story of Mr. Money Mustache, a popular blogger who achieved financial independence in his 30s. He and his family embraced a frugal lifestyle, biking instead of driving, growing their own food, and finding joy in experiences rather than material possessions. Their story demonstrates that frugality is not about sacrifice, it's about aligning your spending with your values. Section 3. The latte factor and conscious spending. One of the key concepts Collins introduces is the latte factor. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy a latte again. It's about recognizing how small, seemingly insignificant expenses can add up over time. That daily latte, if invested instead, could grow into a substantial sum over decades. The real power of the latte factor lies in raising awareness about our spending habits. By tracking our expenses and identifying areas where we can cut back without sacrificing our happiness, we free up more money to save and invest. This mindful approach to spending empowers us to make choices that align with our long-term financial goals. Imagine you spend $5 a day on a takeaway coffee. That's $150 a month, or $1,800 a year. Over 20 years, that's $36,000, enough for a significant investment or even a down payment on a house. The latte factor is a powerful reminder that small changes in our spending habits can lead to significant financial gains over time. Section 4. Needs versus wants, a critical distinction. Central to Collins' philosophy is the importance of distinguishing between needs and wants. Needs are essential for our well-being: food, shelter, clothing, healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, are desires that enhance our lives but aren't essential for survival. While indulging in our wants occasionally is perfectly fine, problems arise when we prioritize them over our needs, especially when it comes to our finances. Overspending on wants can lead to debt, stress, and a constant feeling of financial insecurity. Think of it like this. Imagine your finances as a garden. Needs are the essential nutrients that keep your garden alive, while wants are the decorative elements that make it visually appealing. You wouldn't neglect the soil and water in favor of fancy garden gnomes, would you? Similarly, prioritizing needs over wants ensures a healthy financial foundation. Once you've built a solid foundation of saving, it's time to explore the exciting world of investing. Picture this: instead of just stacking your saved money, you're now putting it to work for you, generating even more money. That's the power of investing, and J.L. Collins makes it clear that it's not as complicated as it seems. Remember those workers? Your saved dollars? Now you're giving them the tools and opportunities to multiply. It's like building a brick wall. Each saved dollar is a brick, and investing helps you lay those bricks strategically to build a strong and valuable asset. But where do you begin? Collins emphasizes that you don't need to be a financial guru or have access to exclusive tips to succeed. In fact, he warns against trying to beat the market with risky strategies. Instead, he advocates for a simple, time-tested approach that anyone can follow. One of the most powerful concepts in investing is compounding, which Collins describes as the eighth wonder of the world. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and growing larger as it goes. That's compounding in action. Your money earns interest, then that interest earns more interest, and so on, creating an exponential growth effect. The key to harnessing the magic of compounding is to start early and be patient. The earlier you begin investing, even small amounts, the more time your money has to grow. This is why Collins encourages young people, in particular, to start investing as soon as possible. Think of it like planting a tree. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. The same principle applies to investing. Don't get discouraged if you haven't started yet. The important thing is to take action now and let time work its magic. The world of investing can seem like a daunting maze of complex terms and strategies. It's easy to get lost in the jargon and feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of options available. But Collins reminds us that investing doesn't have to be complicated. He cuts through the noise and provides a clear framework for understanding the basics of investing. He explains different asset classes such as stocks and bonds and their respective roles in a diversified portfolio. Instead of promoting risky stock picking or relying on financial advisors with conflicting agendas, Collins advocates for a simple and effective approach: investing in low-cost index funds. Section 4. Index funds, your secret weapon. Collins introduces index funds as the secret weapon for building wealth. Think of an index fund like a basket of stocks that tracks a specific market index, such as the S&P 500. This means that when you invest in an index fund, you're essentially buying a small piece of hundreds of different companies. This diversification is key to managing risk. By spreading your investments across multiple companies and sectors, you're less likely to be severely impacted by the ups and downs of any single stock. Index funds offer a simple and effective way to participate in the growth of the overall market without having to pick individual stocks. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water from a rushing river. You could try to catch individual drops, but that would be difficult and inefficient. Instead, you could simply dip your bucket into the river and capture a larger amount of water with ease. Index funds work in a similar way, allowing you to capture the overall market return without the hassle and risk of stock picking. Section 5. The beauty of simplicity in investing. Collins emphasizes that simplicity is key when it comes to investing. He advocates for a set-it-and-forget-it approach, where you choose a target allocation for your index funds, contribute consistently, and resist the urge to tinker with your investments based on market fluctuations. This approach not only saves you time and stress, but also helps you avoid common investment mistakes. By tuning out the noise and sticking to your plan, you're more likely to make rational decisions and achieve your long-term financial goals. Think of it like baking a cake. You wouldn't keep opening the oven door to check on the cake every few minutes, right? Doing so would disrupt the baking process and potentially ruin the cake. Similarly, constantly checking your investments and making impulsive changes can hinder your progress and increase your risk. Section 6. Tuning out the noise, ignore market hype. The financial news cycle is filled with noise, from daily market updates to predictions of impending doom and gloom. Collins urges readers to ignore this constant barrage of information. He emphasizes that the financial media thrives on fear and excitement, which can lead to emotional decision-making and ultimately hurt your returns. Instead of getting caught up in the hype, focus on what you can control: your savings rate, your investment strategy, and your reaction to market volatility. Remember that the stock market is driven by both rational and irrational factors, and trying to predict its short-term movements is a fool's errand. Imagine trying to have a conversation in a crowded and noisy room. It would be difficult to focus on the conversation amidst all the distractions. Similarly, trying to filter useful information from the noise of financial media can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Section 7. Staying the course, weathering market storms. Investing in the stock market is a long-term game, and it's important to remember that market downturns are inevitable. Collins reminds readers that even the most successful investors experience periods of losses. The key is to stay calm and stay the course. When the market takes a dip, it can be tempting to panic and sell your investments. However, this is often the worst thing you can do. By selling low, you're locking in your losses and missing out on the eventual recovery. Remember that the stock market has always recovered from downturns in the past, and there's no reason to believe it won't continue to do so in the future. Think of it like sailing a ship through a storm. It's natural to feel anxious and uncertain when the waves are crashing around you, but an experienced captain knows that the best course of action is to stay calm, adjust the sails as needed, and ride out the storm. Similarly, a disciplined investor weathers market volatility with patience and a long-term perspective. Section 8. Reaping the rewards, patience pays off. Building wealth through investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to trust in the process. But for those who stay the course, the rewards can be life-changing. By consistently saving and investing in low-cost index funds, you're giving yourself the opportunity to achieve financial independence, a life where money is no longer a source of stress and worry, but a tool to pursue your passions and live life on your own terms. Remember those workers, your saved dollars, diligently building your wealth brick by brick? Now imagine them presenting you with a magnificent fortress, a symbol of your financial security and freedom. This is the ultimate reward of patient and disciplined investing. Section 1. The Mindset of a Master Builder. Building wealth, J.L. Collins argues, is as much an internal journey as it is about financial strategies. It's about cultivating a mindset of a master builder, one that prioritizes long-term vision over short-term gratification. Just like a skilled architect approaches a project with careful planning and meticulous execution, so too must we approach our financial lives. This mindset shift begins with taking full responsibility for our financial well-being. It means resisting the urge to blame external factors like the economy or the government, and instead focusing on what we can control: our savings rate, our investment choices, and our reactions to market fluctuations. Imagine you're building a house. Would you get discouraged by a rainy day or a shortage of lumber? Or would you adapt, adjust your plans, and keep moving forward, knowing that each step brings you closer to your goal? Cultivating a master builder mindset means embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Section 2. Fear and Greed. Taming the emotional roller coaster. The financial world often feels like an emotional roller coaster fueled by fear and greed. News headlines scream about market crashes, economic downturns, and get-rich-quick schemes, triggering our primal instincts to either hoard our money or chase after risky investments. Collins reminds us that these emotional reactions are often our worst enemies when it comes to building wealth. Fear can paralyze us, preventing us from taking calculated risks and investing in our future. Greed, on the other hand, can lead us to make impulsive decisions that erode our savings and derail our long-term goals. Think of your emotions as wild horses pulling you in different directions. Trying to outrun them or fight them head-on will only leave you exhausted and frustrated. Instead, Collins suggests learning to acknowledge these emotions, understand their triggers, and gently steer them in a direction that aligns with your financial goals. Section 3. Patience, the silent partner in wealth creation. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, patience might seem like a forgotten virtue. But Collins reminds us that patience is not passive waiting, it's active persistence, a quiet confidence in the power of time and compound growth. Building wealth, like planting a tree, takes time. You wouldn't dig up a sapling every few weeks to check on its roots, would you? Similarly, constantly monitoring your investments and making impulsive changes based on short-term market fluctuations can hinder your progress and increase your risk. Think of patience as your silent partner in wealth creation, working diligently behind the scenes. It's the steady hand that guides your investments through market cycles, the calm voice that reminds you to stay the course even when doubts creep in. Section 4. The Joy of Enough Contentment versus Consumerism. We live in a society bombarded with messages that equate happiness with material possessions. Buy this, own that, and you'll finally be happy, the advertisements whisper. This relentless consumerism can leave us feeling inadequate, constantly striving for the next purchase, the next upgrade, the next symbol of status. Collins challenges this consumerist mindset by introducing the concept of the joy of enough. It's about finding contentment in what we already have, appreciating the simple pleasures in life, and recognizing that true happiness comes from experiences, relationships, and purpose, not material possessions. Imagine two people standing in a beautiful garden. One is so busy taking pictures on their phone that they don't even notice the fragrant flowers or the gentle breeze. The other person, free from distractions, fully immerses themselves in the present moment, savoring the beauty and serenity around them. Cultivating the joy of enough means choosing to be present and grateful for what we have, rather than constantly chasing after what we lack. Section 5, Financial Freedom, Defining Your Own Success. Financial independence is not a one-size-fits-all destination. It's a journey of self-discovery, a process of defining what truly matters to you and aligning your financial goals with your values. For some, financial freedom might mean early retirement, the ability to travel the world, or pursue creative passions without financial constraints. For others, it might mean having the flexibility to work part-time, start a business, or spend more time with loved ones. Collins encourages readers to move beyond generic definitions of success and instead create their own personal vision of financial freedom. What would you do with your time if money were no longer a limiting factor? What brings you joy, ignites your passions, and gives your life purpose? Section 6, The Power of Community, Finding Your Tribe. The journey to financial independence can sometimes feel solitary, especially when surrounded by societal norms that prioritize consumerism and instant gratification. This is why Collins emphasizes the importance of finding your tribe, a community of like-minded individuals who share your values and support your goals. Surrounding yourself with people who are also striving for financial freedom can provide a sense of belonging, encouragement, and accountability. It's a space to share your struggles, celebrate your wins, and learn from each other's experiences. Think of it like climbing a mountain. While you might be physically capable of reaching the summit alone, having a team by your side can make the journey more enjoyable, provide support during challenging times, and amplify the sense of accomplishment when you reach your goal. Section 7. Living a life of purpose beyond the balance sheet. While achieving financial independence is a significant accomplishment, Collins reminds us that it's not an end in itself. True fulfillment, he argues, comes from living a life of purpose, one that extends beyond the balance sheet and into the realm of meaningful contributions. What impact do you want to make on the world? How can you use your time, talents, and resources to make a difference in the lives of others? Whether it's volunteering in your community, supporting causes you care about, or simply being a positive influence on those around you, finding your purpose can add a sense of richness and meaning to your financial journey. Imagine two individuals, both financially independent. One spends their days consumed by personal pursuits, while the other actively seeks out ways to give back to their community and make a positive impact. While both individuals might be financially secure, it's the latter who is likely to experience a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Section 8. Embracing the journey. It's not just about the destination. The path to financial independence is not always linear or predictable. There will be detours, setbacks, and moments of doubt along the way. Collins encourages readers to embrace the journey, with all its imperfections and challenges, as an integral part of the process. It's in these moments of uncertainty that we have the opportunity to learn valuable lessons about ourselves, our relationship with money, and our resilience in the face of adversity. Think of it like sailing across an ocean. While you might have a destination in mind, the journey itself will be filled with unexpected winds, changing tides, and breathtaking sunsets. It's in navigating these unpredictable elements that you gain experience, hone your skills, and ultimately appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Section 1. The Path to Empowerment. J.L. Collins, through his straightforward and insightful book, The Simple Path to Wealth, illuminates a clear path towards financial empowerment. He effectively dismantles the myth that financial freedom is an exclusive club reserved for the wealthy or the financially gifted. Instead, he presents a compelling case that anyone, regardless of their income level or background, can achieve financial independence by adopting a few fundamental principles. The core message resonates throughout the book: take control of your financial destiny. This begins with shifting your mindset from one of scarcity and fear to one of abundance and possibility. It's about recognizing that you possess the power to make choices today that will shape your financial future for the better. Imagine yourself standing at a crossroads, one path leading to financial uncertainty and the other leading to financial freedom. Collins provides you with the map and the compass, guiding you towards the path less traveled, the one that leads to a life of greater autonomy, purpose, and joy. Section 2. Your journey to financial freedom. The beauty of Collins's approach lies in its simplicity. He breaks down complex financial concepts into digestible pieces, making them accessible and actionable for everyone. He emphasizes that building wealth is not about chasing get-rich-quick schemes or timing the market. It's about consistently making sound financial decisions day after day, year after year. This journey begins with the fundamental principle of saving. Each dollar you save, Collins reminds us, is a worker diligently earning money for you in the background. By consistently saving a portion of your income, you create a solid foundation for future growth. But saving is only half the equation. To truly build wealth, you need to put your money to work for you through investing. Collins demystifies the world of investing, advocating for a simple and effective approach, investing in low-cost index funds. Section 3. Unlocking your potential. While the financial strategies outlined in the Simple Path to Wealth are essential, Collins emphasizes that true financial freedom extends beyond the balance sheet. It's about aligning your financial goals with your values, passions, and purpose. He challenges readers to define what financial freedom means to them. Is it early retirement, the ability to pursue your passions without financial constraints, or the freedom to spend more time with loved ones? By identifying your why, you unlock a powerful source of motivation to stay the course and make choices that support your vision. Imagine yourself free from the weight of financial worry, able to pursue your dreams and live a life aligned with your values. This is the transformative potential of financial freedom, and it's within your reach. Section 4. A world of possibilities awaits. As you embark on your journey toward financial independence, remember that you don't have to do it alone. Collins highlights the power of community, encouraging readers to connect with like-minded individuals who share their values and goals. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can provide encouragement, accountability, and a sense of belonging. It's a space to share your challenges, celebrate your wins, and learn from others who are on a similar path. Imagine a world where financial freedom is the norm, not the exception. A world where people are empowered to pursue their passions, give back to their communities, and live life on their own terms. By embracing the principles outlined in the Simple Path to Wealth, you're not only transforming your own life but also contributing to a more abundant and fulfilling future for all. Section 5. Start today, live fully. The Simple Path to Wealth is more than just a financial guide, it's a call to action. It's an invitation to take control of your financial destiny, to design a life of purpose and meaning, and to experience the transformative power of financial freedom. The journey might seem daunting at first, but remember that even the longest journey begins with a single step. Start today, no matter how small. Save a few dollars, research index funds, or connect with someone who inspires you financially. Each step you take brings you closer to your goal of financial independence. The time for procrastination is over. The power to change your financial future lies within you. Embrace the principles outlined in the Simple Path to Wealth and embark on your journey to a richer, more fulfilling life. Your future self will thank you.